my pleasure to introduce from Kirkwood, the COO and General Manager, Chip Seamans. Chip, thanks for taking time to join us.
Good to be here.
Chip, what's going on this summer at Kirkwood?
You know, it's an exciting summer. Our usual activities, including the bike park, climbing wall, zip line, ropes course, which we beefed up a little bit last year. We added a couple of mountain bike trails this summer, one upper level and one kind of lower level to balance out our terrain options, which will be very exciting. And this isn't a real exciting topic to talk about, not as much as a new chairlift, but a new power plant, I guess, is as exciting as it gets for this summer, which actually is really important to us, obviously. And
well, it's been an obstacle for growth for Kirkwood and continued operations, and being that you have a solution on the horizon, for the resort, that's pretty exciting because Kirkwood is one of the very few resorts in North America that's 100% self-contained. You generate your own power, your own water. What's that going to mean for the resort?
Well, it's going to mean a lot. We're off the grid, as everyone knows, and to have a reliable, state-of-the-art power plant that's more efficient for us will mean a lot. We will be a customer of the Kirkwood Meadows Public Utility District. That plant will be built in a different location, although close to where the old one was. The old one goes away, was burned down, so a lot of the problems that we've had in the past, or the perception of problems, will go away when that plant goes away. So we're actually pretty excited about that.
Let's talk about the 2010-2011 winter season. Now, this past year, the skiing, I can't begin to count the number of powder days you guys had, on your daily web postings. What's going on with pass sales, and what can we look forward to for the upcoming ski season?
Passes are well underway. We've got some exciting new pass products, and I have to just add to your comments about this season, because in my fourth season, Kirkwood skied differently this year. When we get that kind of snow, it's amazing to me. It opened up terrain, it covered rocks that haven't been covered in the past. And the big change for next year is the no blackout clause. Most people know when they buy a typical season pass, there are holidays that are blacked out. That's Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays occasionally, Christmas week. We are selling what's called a 7-wood pass, which is valid 7 days a week for the entire season with no blackout dates. We're also selling a 6-wood pass, which is valid Sunday through Friday. The only day you're not there is Saturdays. And that is also valid on all holidays, so there's no blackouts. I think it's the only pass you'll find in Tahoe at a very reasonable price with no blackouts.
Well, I mean, no blackout days on holidays. If you did that at some other resorts, you'd probably run into a problem from a capacity standpoint, or what the guest experience was. I know from my personal experience, being at the resort on some of the busiest weekends, whether it was President's Weekend or over Christmas, lift lines really weren't an issue based on how the resort is laid out.
And that's exactly what motivated this change. We looked around on those holidays and said we have capacity. People get so spread out, especially with the surface lifts we put in a couple of years ago. That opens up a whole ton of new terrain. And it's worked. It's to spread people out to do that. So why not offer that opportunity to our pass holders and bring them up there, which includes Christmas week and Martin Luther King and President's Week, and no blackouts.
Okay, pass office open over the summer?
Yes. And
website for people to go to check out information?
Kirkwood.com is the place to go with all that information.
I appreciate you taking the time to join us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, more Kirkwood Resort Report after the break.